All right. I do have a puppy with me, so if you hear a chew toy or any scratching or anything like that, that's what it is. All right. I don't remember anything from the last time we played. I remember the cake. I remember the cake, but that's about it. Other than the cake, I honestly don't remember like a single thing we did last time. But let's just get started here soon. What else do I need to do? Let me go over to Discord real quick. All right. All right. Hi there. Okay. Yeah, so we're still like in the office. The only thing I remember we were doing was the cake thing,
Hey,
and then
are you butting heads with Hamura?
we might have been doing some of
He
the
called me to complain about it.
like
Said
the
we
Thieves
keep your
Guild
nose out of his case.
stuff, but I honestly don't
Sorry about
remember.
Fine by me. Just wanted to make sure you're okay.
I'm good. He's a little preoccupied now anyway. There was a shooting at the Matsugani family office.
Yeah, I heard. This damn city gets rougher every day.
I heard someone got shot at the Matsugani family office last night.
Yeah.
Was it someone you knew?
Nah, just a name I'd heard. Wait, were you actually worried about me?
No, not at all.
All right, so let's go back here. It always takes me like a little bit to remember like how to actually play this game. This is kind of a tie-in game with the Yakuza series. But it's like a different, it's like all different characters and stuff. Basically, we play as an ex-lawyer turned like private investigator. And right now we're investigating a Yakuza-tied murder outside of a nightclub. That's like the simplest way I can put it. There's a little bit more to it than that, but that's like a basic synopsis. But like, if you ever played or like seen anything from the Yakuza series, then it's kind of the same thing. Alright, so it's gonna take me a little bit to get used to the combat again. But each like section of the game is tied into chapters, and like the last chapter we were doing, we're actually investigating like a thieves guild, like a Robin Hood type thing. But like there's the overall like Yakuza tied murder is like the big thing that we always go back to. I thought you can actually play anything in these arcades.
Yagami? What are you doing here?
Just here to chat.
To chat? If Captain Hamura knew this, he'd...
What?
Never mind. Don't gotta worry about that now. He's in no position to be coming after you anymore.
You mean because of the shooting?
Yeah, it really shook him up.
Yeah, so right now we're
MIA
investigating a
since
street shooting.
Went into hiding even before the
Careful
cops
though.
came.
Yakuza are known to attack people with literal bicycles
want?
in real life, at least.
Don't
Yeah,
just
the Yakuza
stand
are
there.
pretty crazy.
You're a guest. Take a seat.
Sounds like the family's a mess right now.
Got that right. The office is crawling with
The scary
cops.
thing with the Yakuza
Gonna head
is that,
over there
like,
myself once
at
I'm done
least with
this.
like the Italian mob or something, like they have like rules kind of.
Gotta shore up the defensive
Like they don't
line.
like go after your family and shit,
family's on
but
duty for this
Yakuza don't got any rules like
Right.
that. Like they're
I'm just
relentless.
wondering, why'd the curate decide to come after you now? They've been pretty quiet.
It's obvious. Their second in command's in town and ready for war. Took the train up from Kansai and everything.
Who's this guy?
Named Satoshi Shioya. Guy's a natural-born fighter. And soon enough, he'll be
Hello,
chairman.
Shruti.
And he's the one who ordered the shooting?
No doubt. Though he was targeting Hamura, not Kurimoto.
What makes you say that?
Take a look at this. It's a shot of Kurimoto right after the shooting.
Tough to look at.
Man,
Oh, I haven't
got
seen
bullets
that.
through both eyes. That's not what I want to show you.
Vice makes decent
It's
stuff though.
close.
I like their Dark Side of the Ring
It's
series.
close. What about them?
The captain was.
I think they
with
did like a
the same
sumo
jacket
wrestling
yesterday.
thing too. I might have watched. It's like
Wait.
that's a whole crazy thing
About
too.
the same age. And they
Like the
look
world of
same
sumo
from
wrestling, which I
behind,
think
too.
the Yakuza were tied in
Safe
with
to
as well.
say the captain
Pretty much
knows
every
if
like
they were really
competitive sporting event or anything that took place in Japan for a
Explains
while
why he
was
went
like
into hiding so
Yakuza
quick.
controlled.
Funny how this all worked out.
You don't look very worried. If the Kiyore are gunning for Captain Hamura, why wouldn't they go for the guys who set him free, too?
What, you think they're coming for me?
Nah. If anything, Shintani's the one who should worry. After all, he was Hamura's lawyer.
Yeah.
He won't stand a chance with Yakuza gunning for him. If I were you, I'd at least give him a heads up.
You're following Yakuza's Instagram. Thanks to their video. I'm the cool guy. Oh really? Yeah, I guess it's not like I guess it's not like the Italian mob where like once you're in it you can't really get out. I guess you can like be a normal civilian again after the fact.
Kim-san?
How's my favorite know-it-all doing? Good?
Who is this?
The whole tattoo thing in Japan is kind of crazy. Like
And you're
because the
calling
only
me
people
why?
tattooed in Japan are like the Yakuza. And like if you have tattoos that are like visible,
okay?
you can't go to a lot of places in Japan. Like if I went to Japan, I'd have to like cover up.
Over here.
That bastard.
I mean, I'm not one of those guys that has like hand and face tattoos. Never quite my thing, but actually, no. Speaking of bicycle attacks, we could grab this one. There we go. So now we are like the Yakuza. Yeah, the combat in this game is really interesting because you can grab like garbage cans, bicycles. You can grab like park benches and just use them as weapons. There's like actual weapons too. It's kind of funny. All right. Oh wait, we can't go that way. I don't know if the accusing that you're not part of it. Oh, we gotta blend in a little bit. We're undercover. We're not actually undercover, but this is what I said.
I'm so sorry. I forgot how much you pissed me off, know-it-all.
And I forgot
That's a
how
very
dumb you
unfitting
look,
voice.
So we might as well call it even.
What was that?
So, this is our guy, huh? I've heard a lot about you, Yagami-san. Rumor has it you're a skilled little skull buster.
Thanks.
The name's Honda. Renji Honda from the Keihin game. Pleased to meet you.
Honda, shut up and help us kick his ass already.
Help you?
Come on, boys.
That was one big dude.
Honda, what the fuck? What the hell are you doing? I was looking forward to this fight. Not gonna waste it by just dogpiling the guy. Be glad to give you a taste too if you disagree.
Hey, what's your deal?
Just want to fight you. That's all.
Huh?
That's the whole reason I joined the Kayeen. Locking fists with tough bastards.
Fight
like
me.
you. So come
I mean,
on.
he's the punching bag of the
let's
group.
tango.
I think we're about to be
I don't
punching
really don't
bag.
have time for this.
Fighting's the only thing that keeps the world spinning, Yagami.
This guy looks like he's straight out of Sleeping Dogs.
Now, enough talk. I'm ready for some fun.
You ever played like Sleeping Dogs? It was about like the triads, but like those guys are fucking huge. Oh, this is a boss fight. So there's different stances in this game too. Like there's like the tiger and the crane. And each one is like a different use. We do have super attacks too, but they're kind of overpowered, so I'm not going to use any right now. Unless like I have to. And this guy kind of looks like a pushover anyway. Oh wait, what's he doing? Oh, see. Yeah, this guy's kind of a pushover. Oh. Never mind. Never mind. I take back what I said. He's not a pushover. Oh, he fucked me up. I don't think he's gonna one-shot me. Christ.
Now, enough talk. I'm ready for some fun.
I can't skip it. I didn't think that was gonna happen.
Let's finish this.
Jesus. One hit's all it took. I forgot we could grab too. That's something I always forget to do. Ooh. Stay far away. I know. It looks like he's gonna throw a fucking Hadouken at me when he does that. I'll see if we dodge that one. Oh shit, dude, he does so much damage. Oh, I gotta take a healing item. Let's do that. Oh my god, he does like an insane amount of damage when he hits you though. Let's do. Hold up. Shit, I might have to use an item actually. Let's see. Oh, maybe not. No, I think we're alright. Yeah, those bicycles kind of overpowered. I see why the Yakuza use them.
You're even beefier than I'd heard. This is freaking great.
I'm not too big on fighting for no reason, though.
Oh yeah? Looked like you were having fun to me. You're a natural-born fist flinger. But I think we're done here.
What?
Random bystander phoned the coppers on us. They'll be here any second. Go.
What about your fight? I thought that's what keeps the world spinning.
Can't exactly fight you if you're rotting away behind bars.
Let's go. Yagami-san, hurry.
I don't know why he wanted to fight us.
Hey, that was a real hoot. Let's do it again sometime, Yagami-san.
No, I'm good. I'm good. You fucked me up that first time.
Phew. We should be safe now.
Who was that guy,
Hothead.
Kim-san?
You do not know.
You know what's funny? Ironically, the bicycle might be like the best weapon you can grab in this game.
The... what?
Oh,
Like, unironically, it might be.
Highest ranking members of the Keihin gang. Kasai, Honda, Sakakiba, and Koga. Each of the four has their own faction, and countless thugs doing their dirty work for them.
So there are 2 more?
Yes, and I hear Koga's faction is the strongest of them all. Yes, word on the street is that they line their pockets selling weapons on the black market. Not even the Yakuza are keeping up with how powerful they have become.
Well, then let's hope this Koga guy stays far away from us.
So sorry. I'm afraid it's my fault.
Authenticity is their primary goal.
It's all good.
You know, if you see someone with super tax in this game, you might take that statement back. Because you can throw like literal fireballs in this game. Well, threat level, depending on where you are in the story and how much time has passed, there may be more Kaihin gang members swarming the streets than usual. When the threat level is present, your chance of encountering Kaihin gang members is higher. Members will show as long as the threat is oh, so this is new. Alright, so I guess the more we fight, the more we get known. The more guys want to fight me. It kind of makes sense, because just randomly throughout the whole game, you'll run into people that just want to, like right there, like just throughout the streets, you find people that want to fight you. Most of the street guys are pushovers, though. Yeah.
Really, guys?
All right. I'm not sure what all this material is. I think it might be for like putting into the drone. I'm thinking. Customize. I want to thank you for your amazing videos. Make a new channel, discover you from your Berserk video, and binge watch your other videos. Oh, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, my Berserk videos typically didn't perform like as good as a lot of my other like well-known videos, but the people who watch them seem to really enjoy them. So, I mean, I want to continue them as long as people enjoy them.
Out of the way.
It's always weird when a game goes out of their way to like give enemies you're fighting like names. Like, remember they used to do that in like those old beat 'em ups like Street of Rage and stuff like that. It was always so weird. All right. We're going here. Oh yeah, no, but the Berserk fandom is very crazy. Really like the song choice you had for Night Cries, Plums by Holly Coffee. That's sort of become like my anthem in a way. I think I first used it in. What was it? I used it in. I think the Crow video was the first one I used it in, and I think I just people just kind of liked it, so I always use it. Although I try to like put some variety in it. You don't get a police notice when you. No, the police don't really. The police don't really come into this game. Marvel Ruins. Yeah, there's a Marvel Ruins as well. But yeah, it's sort of just. I can tell you, like, literally hundreds of comments talking about that one beat. I mean, it's really good, and it works for a lot of different things. Perfect job for you. What's he offering? Civil client who needs a bodyguard, and I want you to fill a post. A bodyguard. What kind of clients are you taking these days? Domestic custody battle that's going to court. I'm representing the mother. Her name's and the daughter's Marine. They're set to appear in domestic affairs court today, and I'd like you to protect them until they get there. But yeah, a lot of people love that song. It's gonna be in this in the Kraven's Last Hunt video as well, but it's only gonna be in like a section of it. I'm gonna try and use more variety with music, but it's still going to be like the same style of stuff. Like, I like to get my music from this YouTube channel called, what's it called? Lo-Fi Tape. It has like a bunch of like free use lo-fi beats on it. I've used a couple of their songs, but I've tried getting music from oh no, I haven't been to Japan. I said if I ever went to Japan, I'd have to cover up because I have tattoos. I would love to go to Japan, but have not been. Ninjin Otaki might not come to it, but check him from if it does. Yep. All right, this is gonna sound like another escort thing.
Thank you.
And chill and do your homework while listening to lo-fi. Yeah, it's really good for videos because of the beat in like lo-fi music. You can set it really low, so like the narration, the audio is still well heard, but you'll still hear like the beat very faintly in the background. So it works really well for like long narration videos.
Yeah.
It's just kind of something you can hear in the background. He's gone before you started. He wanted in this case unnecessary, even bribery or blackmail. Heard of him. I'm guessing this is who's representing the other, the husband. That's why I came down hard on him changing his ways, but he didn't give a damn. And he had no choice if I hired him. I thought maybe that would be a wake-up call he needed. But all it did was give him a chip on his shoulder. I swear the man lives to beat me now. Of course, of revenge for firing him. Yeah, but living for revenge just makes you slop. He'll probably never learn. All right. So we've got to protect this mother until she gets to court. Do you know where this mother and daughter are now? Oh God, yeah, the Mandela catalog. Wait, I just heard like the most basic stuff. Like what's going on with that? What was he accused of? They were not here long ago, actually. She said they had some shopping to do and they couldn't stop her. Isn't it, what's his name? Like Alex kissed her or something like that? Grooming? Why is it like so many people on the internet do that shit? What's up, Bruce? Ah, man. Yeah, Alex kissed her. That's really unfortunate. Because the series was like so popular, but... Urban Spook wasn't. Well, Urban Spook, I'm pretty sure is like... I think he's like pretty young. He's like in his early 20s or something. The game reminds me of GTA 5. I miss those old days. A little bit. I mean, that's very sad. It's too bad, too, because the series got a lot of love and recognition, but he just threw it out the window. Shocking. Another YouTuber is evil. What is it with like YouTubers and Minecrafters where like they just love grooming people and talking to kids? Like I don't get it. I really don't get it. Like, you know what I think it is for a lot of YouTubers? I think a lot of people who do YouTube... Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to be finding these little fuckers around here. Surprised it wasn't a Minecraft YouTuber. Well, I mean, shit, enough of them have been caught doing shit. Like, dude, it's like once a month you get another Minecraft YouTuber who does shit. But no, the thing with YouTubers is that like a lot of people who do YouTube are like very socially inept people. Like, you know, these are people that like literally stay in like their rooms all day on their computer, and then like they get wildly successful doing YouTube. And so then they finally get like some human interaction, and because like they're so not used to it, they go overboard and they like do shit like that, and they get like too attached. Like that's why like this whole like parasocial stuff, like you need to realize that like outside of like providing entertainment, there should be no interactions between you and like a creator. Been watching Lost, pretty good so far, season 2. I haven't seen Lost. Might have to check it out though. I heard that, isn't that one that like the ending's kind of a stinker? Like a lot of people were pissed off at the ending. Miyazaki hates War Studio Ghibli. Definitely. I need to see The Boy and the Heron. It was funny after the Oscars. There was like so many people. There was like so many like Sony and Marvel fanboys who were like upset that The Boy and the Heron beat like Across the Spider-Verse for like best animated film. Like, dude, I guarantee those people have never seen a Miyazaki film. He just likes how self-righteous Americans are about war. That's pretty valid. So I wonder what's going to happen with the whole Mandela catalog. Going for runs, meditating, stretching, touching grass. Who would have thought shit does wonders? I used to try meditating, but like I could never like get my mind to like shut up. Like I always had problems with that. I don't think I did it long enough to quite hit that point. But like when I first started studying like Buddhism and stuff, I got really into it. I haven't done it in a long time. Yeah, but I wonder what's going to happen with like the whole Mandela catalog now. Like it's probably never going to get finished because I mean, if more stuff starts coming out, he'll probably be one of those people that just like leaves the internet. Or he might do one of those like fucking YouTuber apologies. Yeah, I mean that's the thing too. I live in a real noisy ass environment, and like I just could never like always like something happening where I just couldn't focus. What's up, Sleepless? You're not really supposed to turn your mind off. It's more you relax and get calm state of mind. True, yeah. But I don't know. I just always had trouble with it. I don't know why we need jewelry. Cancel. Yes. Have you played the Cat Lady about anxiety and depression? Kind of like the girl with dragon tattoo. No, I have not. You might have to check it out though. I'm guessing we're gonna get like a call or something. Oh, I need to change this. There we go.
And stay down.
Ragnar Rocks and Manly Badass Hero played it. I don't even know who those are. But yeah, I'll might give it a shot. Possible her former Yakuza father kidnapped. I should ask around. Who am I supposed to ask? Oh, it's a point and click game. I typically get annoyed with point and click games. I'm just not very good at them. I'm not good at puzzle solving. You want to read the Star Wars comics? they're 10 times better than the vast majority of the movies and shows. Yeah, I used to watch a lot of like Star Wars Theory because he would do like breakdowns of the Star Wars comics, but he started getting a little annoying, honestly. She was strolling towards Nakamichi Street. Where's Nakamichi Street? Thank you. Alright, so now we have an idea where she is. So we're just looking for the daughter, so we don't know. So, was the mother inside the store? Jesus, every 2 seconds we run into people who fight. Like, is there like a legitimate reason these guys want me dead? Oh. Yeah, a lot of like the legend stuff for Star Wars is really cool. I mean, some of it's like hit or miss. Like not all of it is great, but when it is good, it's very, very good. I mean, that's the funny thing with the Rise of Skywalker, is that like Kathleen Kennedy didn't really care about any of the source material or like the comics, but the only comic like she did copy from was like the shittiest storyline in the comics, which was when Palpatine came back to life, which was what they did in the movie. My local comic shop has a lot of like all the vintage Legends comics. I haven't gotten any of them because like I would want like a full collection at least, but they look really cool. Just like Karen Chi in this photo. So that means her dad has to be somewhere. Big enough to do what you want. You're like 8. Mom and Dad want to get divorced. Fine. I just wish I could go live by myself. Is she really that nonchalant about the divorce?
What?
No, sounds like she's more in denial. Well, this is the father now. This guy looks like he's come out the fucking... This guy looks like Johnny Gat's body double. Daddy, I was looking for you. You were. You sure you'd be doing that? Your mother would be pretty upset if she found you. I don't care. For a former Yakuza who'd do anything to get his daughter back, he doesn't seem too desperate. Will I cover Blood Meridian soon? No, I never intended to cover Blood Meridian. If you know, if you want to see someone cover Blood Meridian, just go watch Wendigoon's video. Quite frankly, I couldn't do that better than Wendigoon did. I told you I was going for a walk, and you said okay. It's a little more than a walk, isn't it?
What?
And I've heard you right. Wendigoon is amazing. You really want to go through with taking full custody of Karen in this divorce. I couldn't be more serious. Karen would never reach her full potential if you were around. I'm going to raise her right. But yeah, like, not to mention, like, I don't think I'd ever, like, really cover, like, literature. Like, I'm more like manga, comic, movies, like, something a bit more visual. Because it'd be kind of hard for me to make visuals for something that's, like, literature. Because I don't show my face, so it'd be tricky. Also jealous you got a local comic shop. Yeah, I mean it's a small little shop, but it's pretty neat. When I hear the word Disney, what first pops in my head? Well, I don't know, when you use the word Disney and head in the same sentence, it just makes me think of like that legend that Walt Disney froze his head so he can put on like an android or something. But what's the first thing that pop? I guess Disney World. Like that's like the first thing, even though like I've never been in Disney World. They're gonna be back to the office. I think I better get after them. Torn envelope and ticket from a circus. Okay. So it seems like there's something definitely a little bit more going on with this family. Disney terrible cash grab movies.
Guess we're doing this.
I mean, as a whole, Disney's a pretty terrible company. Like, even ethically, just not like what they make. What's up, chicken sandwich?
And stay down.
Ray Kroc, the guy who basically made McDonald's successful, met Walt Disney in World War I in the Red Cross. Is that true? That guy was pretty fucking crooked too. Like, because he basically, if you've ever watched the movie The Founder with Michael Keaton, he was pretty like he basically stole that from those two brothers. Oh, you just woke up from a nap, spicy chicken? The new Indiana Jones movie? Yeah, that came out and not a single person talked about it. Like, I just didn't care. I didn't want to see a fucking, like, 80-year-old Harrison Ford, like bullshitting around. Like, I just didn't care about it. I liked the first 3 Indiana Jones movies, but after that... Isn't Bethesda, like, developing the Indiana Jones game? This guy looks trustworthy. This place hasn't changed. Oh, is this the lawyer he fired? Oh, okay. Oh, Machine Games. Well, I like the new Wolfenstein game, so maybe it'll be good. Oh yeah, I like a ton of mafia themed movies and TV. I mean, my favorite show of all time is Sopranos. Like, I love The Godfather, Goodfellas. Yeah, I like a lot of that stuff. These two are capable of an invincible custody decision outside of the courts. Sopranos goes hard AF. Yeah, Sopranos is really good. Sopranos is god tier comfort show for me personally. It's one of my favorites. The cool thing with Sopranos is that it's so different from like other mafia themed stuff. Perhaps you ever consider after seeing this. Ooh, is that her with another guy? But yeah, like it's so different because whereas a lot of mafia stuff like Goodfellas and stuff like that, a lot of stuff, you know, like Goodfellas is very like straightforward, like it's like straight fiction and it's very like gritty and stuff. But the cool thing with Sopranos is that it took those like abstract times when like Tony would have a dream. Or like it had that whole thing when like Tony was in the coma. Spoilers for anyone who maybe didn't watch, but when like Tony had his whole coma and he like lived a double life inside of his own head, like it was so like abstract. And it's interesting how it took like the idea of the mob, which is like a very like gritty and like real lifestyle. But it kind of like took this artistic twist on it, which a lot of shows didn't do, or a lot of like mafia stuff didn't do. My estimation of Into the Dust just skyrocketed. Sopranos is a good sitcom mixed with an award-winning drama peak. Are mobs still around? I mean, yeah, but they're just not as powerful in some places. Like in New York and New Jersey, like the Italian mob, they're still around, but they're not nearly as powerful as they were in like the 70s and the 80s. All right, so it seems like she was caught cheating and I've just seen more photos. I love the eating scenes and watch them while having dinner. No, I know you barely got through season 1. Yeah, it's crazy how much food is in the it's crazy how much food was in the Sopranos series, but that's in like every like Italian themed movie and show. The Walking Dead like is from season 1 to about 6. It's one of the best like shows, honestly, and it just had such a bad drop off, but like it was really good. The first season of The Sopranos is the weakest, and it is the slowest. But like, if you get past that, it does take off. Oh, so she doesn't even know who that guy is. I can hold my liquor just fine. I found it strange that I felt drunk that night. I can only imagine that I was drugged. This is some kind of elaborate trap. That's typical scheme to pull on a guy, but I suppose it would work on a woman too. Okawa stoop this low. Walking on 1 to 6's peak. I also have heavy nostalgia watching that show with my older sister when I was a kid. As weird as it sounds, my grandmother, like my 70-year-old grandmother, she was the biggest fan of like Walking Dead. She just saw it one day and she like loved it, which is funny because like she wasn't into anything even remotely close to that, but that's just one thing she saw. There's an option on the table that you may want to consider before we go to trial. With evidence like this, I made my doubts your client would win the custody battle, but if we can prove infidelity, we could even end up asking for damages. What are you getting at? Spit it out. My client is not heartless. Ganda Sensei. Give him full custody, and there won't be any damages to pay. You're as dirty as you've always been, Okawa. I'm going to guess the salesman was your plant. Just give my client custody. All she needs to do is sign the newest draft of those divorce papers. You stopped watching The Walking Dead when they killed off Glenn. I stopped watching after they killed off... No, well, I lost interest after they killed off Carl, but I stopped watching once Rick died off, because, like, what was the point? Don't you understand? Genda Sensei, you've already lost. Checkmate. Lost. The trials aren't even conducted by pieces on a board, Okawa. I love the first season, though. Everyone is happy. The lightning is bright, and everyone you love is there. After season 1 is a slow and brutal downfall, reflecting the theme. I don't think it's a downfall after season 1. I just think it's like the problem is The Walking Dead, and to extent like Game of Thrones, they built the whole show off of, oh, anyone can die. Like, it doesn't matter how important the character is. Everyone can die at one point. But the thing is, like, when you do that and you eventually kill off like the whole cast, the people who have been watching for like 6 years, we don't give a fuck about any new character you bring in and try to like replace the old ones. Like, if no character from the first season is still around by like season 7 or 8, no one's gonna care. Any thoughts on the Telltale Walking Dead? Oh, I haven't played the last season, but I played seasons 1 to 3. Season 3, I didn't really care about, but 1 and 2 are great. I mean, 1 is awesome. You know nothing about Walking Dead besides Lee and Clementine? I mean, the first season of like the Telltale Walking Dead is like, honestly, I think the best Walking Dead media there is. Outside of the comics, I guess. Could you review Invincible or Walking Dead comics at some point? Probably. It's been a long time since I read the Walking Dead comics. I don't like the idea that anyone could die. I think certain characters need plot armor. Oh, I agree. The governor for me was the most memorable villain of The Walking Dead. I mean, I liked Jeffrey D. Morgan, and I think like he did a great job. Like, he was kind of like Negan brought to life, but it's just, honestly, like, they should have ended it after 9 seasons. Like, 'cause, like, I think Negan came in season 8. They should have done 1 season with him coming in, and then the end of the season should have been like when they rebelled, And then season 9 should have been like the all-out war, and that should have been it. Like, the fact they went up to like what 11 seasons is crazy. It's like chicken Alfredo. No one's gonna want to eat it if you get rid of everything. Didn't Stephen Ogg? Yeah, Stephen Ogg played Stephen Ogg. I forget his character's name, but he was like Negan's henchman. He did a pretty good job too. Yeah, I loved season 1 of The Walking Dead. It's not my favorite Telltale thing. My favorite Telltale game is The Wolf Among Us, but season 1 of The Walking Dead is really, really good. Head to the Love Motel. I'm guessing that's right here. No. What the hell's the Love Motel? Yes, well, yeah, Wolf Among Us is my favorite by far. I'm happy that well, are they even still doing season 2? Like, I haven't heard anything from that. Where's this hotel at? Negan was way too childish for me. I couldn't take him seriously half the time. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of his character. They did play it more like... Because in the comics, he's a bit more... in the comics, he's a bit more dry. They did play up like his cartoony villain side a little bit too much, probably. Jeffrey Morgan's a good actor, but he doesn't look physically opposing. Negan's supposed to be like 6'5" plus and bulky as hell. They need someone more posing. Love my boy Jeffrey Morgan though. Yeah, I think they wanted him because he kind of looked like Negan from the comics. But yeah, he wasn't very physically opposing. But I don't know, like you're never gonna find like a one-on-one replica from a comic. Like you got to make some adaptations. I think I've only watched the first couple episodes of season 2 of Invincible. I have to get caught up. I don't know, like something about season 2 of Invincible is I'm having trouble getting into it. Whatever you are, give me 100,000 yen and I'll delete the footage. No, that's the wrong idea. So I think we're trying to find that guy from the pictures. Keep watching, it gets better. No, I'm gonna keep watching. By the way, any of you guys watch Squid Game? You hear about what happened to like the old guy actor from Squid Game? He got found guilty of like sexual misconduct or something. I think he's going like 8 months in prison. Oh, here he is. Hope the Fallout show is good. Please don't be like Halo. Well, from what I've seen, it looks like it's gonna be more. It's gonna be more. Like close to the source material. Do you like Kimura as a villain? Yeah, he's interesting. 8 months is a joke, bro. I'm trying to remember the full thing. Peter Cullen is playing a character in Invincible. I don't know who that is. It's 8 months, and then I think he has like a couple months of probation. Oh, what's up, Mateo? And I think he has to do like 48 hours of like sexual misconduct, sexual conduct class or something like that. But it's just like, it's such a random person who got caught up with it. Oh, this got real fast. That shit right now. Oh, fuck. So it sounds like this guy got set up too. He's 80 plus years old. Oh, Peter Cullen was Optimus Prime. I'm not a big Transformers fan. Also, okay, so this was a setup then with the guy's wife. Hope they put him on a list though. I mean, I don't know how the laws go in South Korea, because like not every country has a sexual offender registry list, or like some of them do, but they're not public. Like in Canada has a sexual like predator list, but it's not public. You can't see it. You can, and judging by the way you're panicking, I'd say that footage has some incriminating evidence on you. You see, like D said, they don't have one. Like, a lot of countries weirdly don't have it. Told you to make sure it got deleted by deal with this old man starting falling through. About the sum of things. Oh, sounds like we're in a fight. Yeah, there we go.
Wow, really?
Eric Wright, Boys TV show creator, said in an interview that if anyone... Hold up. Oh wait, no, we need this. You lost something? What do you mean, Mateo? Here we go. Oh, the Boys TV show creator said in an interview that if anyone says we are here to save you, they are trying to sell you something. Probably.
Hey.
Need footage yet, right? That's right. I figured it would be worth a nice chunk of change, and I was right. Fine, let me buy it off of you then. You mean it? How come I gotta pay for everything? Depends on the content. If I need there, I'll pay you for the full 100K. Give a deal. Let me get it for you. What do I think of GTA 6? I mean, I'll probably get it at some point, but like, I wouldn't say I'm like overly excited for it. I mean, I like GTA 5, but it's like I can take it or leave it, honestly. All right, so that's our guy, and then I think we got to see who he's with.
Hey.
No good. I can't make out her face. All right, so we have to see if this is the mother.
What the?
Oh, that's definitely not her. That woman he's with isn't Azusa. And timestamps line up. So how does the shot taken at the same time? You have two different women. That's what we call Photoshop, buddy. Henry Cavill is playing a version of Wolverine in Deadpool 3. Where'd you hear that? This is pretty clear proof that Qua is using dirty evidence. Oh, this guy's coming back. Any thoughts of Punisher Max and Garth Ennis? I've read most of it. It's really, really good. I'm not like a huge Garth Ennis fan, but I like his Punisher stuff, and I'd love to cover it one day. You'll be an old man until you're able to get GTA 6. Oh, he just destroyed the hard drive. That's what you get for fucking with me, old man. Well, it's coming out in like, what? 2025, 2026? And I'm only 24 now, so... I'll be like 26 when it comes out. In 2025? Alright, so... I'll be 25 then. The guy win the tape you never see the light of day. I kind of want US to ban TikTok. I want to see the chaos. I mean, I don't know. Punisher Noir? No, I haven't read that one yet.
Yagami.
You know what's crazy is that like the whole problem with TikTok is because the US doesn't like it because it's owned by China. But, like the company ByteDance that owns TikTok or like is a part owner of TikTok, they only own fucking 20%. They only own 20% of the app. But because they're backed by like the CCP, the US is all worried about it. Like most of the people that own TikTok are US investors and the employees. Like, ByteDance only owns 20% of TikTok. TikTok's already banned in India. Well, it's been banned in India, hasn't it? The accusation's lying down. Do you have any proof? No, the PC, it got destroyed. Someone went pretty extreme measures to eliminate it. Even worth discussing. In this photo here in advance of the trial because you were afraid it could have proven false. It was banned 8 years ago in India. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's been banned. Yes, I've read Punisher Kills Marvel Universe. Pretty bleak. Like this in my hands. What will it be? Pay for damages as well about this photo. Drag it through the mud in court. Oh, damn. Consider this carefully. There's no way I can win, right? I'm gonna get hit with damages and become tabloid laughingstock. Rather just sign the paperwork now. Let's not be rash. We should at least discuss our options first. You're telling me that, like, that footage wasn't backed up anywhere? I've had enough in the end. You couldn't help me. I've already made up my mind. You guess you won't want to fight for the kid that much. I'm sorry, I can't get over this dude. He looks like he looks like Johnny Gat's stunt double. I can't get over the fucking the hair, the glasses, and the purple blazer. It's such a funny combo. Yes, I did see the Crow trailer. I was gonna wait till someone brought it up and talk about it. So I do not like the design. Like, even in the trailer, I just don't like the design. He looks like Jared Leto's Joker. Oh, this poor girl. I don't like the design at all. I don't understand why they're calling him Eric. Because it's not Eric Draven, you know? Like, it's clearly, like, supposed to be a different character. All things said, though, I thought the trailer looked good. I thought the trailer looked alright. You think they've even considered their daughter's feelings in this? No, it doesn't seem like it. She ran out with this kid. What I'm saying is, do you think they've even discussed her wishes before hiring lawyers? Well, she's old enough for her own opinion to matter. Actually, I think I know exactly how she feels. After Kuma busted in, I didn't have any time to bring this up. I have evidence that I think points to what Karen wants. Alright. It looks like it's just going to be John Wick with powers. Yeah, it seems like it's going to have like a... I mean, the trailer looked alright, but it seemed like it's going to have like a really big like action-packed like third act to it. I don't know. Like, the thing is, trailers are so shitty nowadays. It's so hard to tell if something's going to be good or bad based off a trailer, because most trailers are horrible. But I thought this one looked okay. But who knows, honestly. There was a canceled Batman vs. Hush film in 2004, animated series style. Looks like the Jonkler. I also heard that Blood Meridian is going to finally have a movie adaptation. Isn't James Franco making that adaptation? A photo of a mother and her daughter. People protecting today. Kuza. What evidence can prove how Karen Chen really feels? Karen wanted her father, Jin, to have this, but she tore it up and threw it out instead. Seems I'm worried maybe I should get a new envelope for it and give it back to her. I think we can use this. After all the cancellation for actors like Scorsese and James Franco. Oh, I thought James Franco was doing it. He was not doing it anymore. Probably to have this, but she ended up tearing up instead. What? I don't know, like, because of the format and like the narration from Blood Meridian, I don't know how it could be made into a like a movie. She's trying to give this to him. And I would bet as a representation of how she really feels. Tickets to the circus, 3 of them. The number's significant, I think. I see, thanks, Yagami. I think there may be an emancipable solution, because after all,
Hey,
Chan, is there something you want to say to your parents? I don't know. The Judge design in James Franco one is awful. Looks like Eric Andre. What the fuck? They released his design? I didn't see it. There are 3 tickets here. This is what you really want, isn't it? Aaron, what are you getting at? I think I see. I want the 3 of us to go to the circus again. Don't you remember the last time we went? You guys were so mean to each other before. But after we got back from the circus, you were fine. You were smiling and laughing. I thought maybe if we went to the circus together again, it might work the same way. Aw, that's sad. If this was the case, why'd you tear up the tickets? You're holding back, aren't you?
hey,
Jan, the only parents you'll ever have. By blood. If you have something important to say, don't swallow it. Get it off your chest, young lady. Say what you're feeling. I swear to God, it looks like Eric Andre. You should give it a look. You know what? Let me give it a look. Why was John Cena naked at the Oscars? Dude, people made, like... It's so... Twitter is so stupid. Like, immediately when fucking the whole John Cena thing at the Oscars happened, everyone's like, has their conspiracy theories like, oh, humiliation ritual. John Cena stole his soul. Like, motherfuckers, this guy comes from a world where he wrestles other men half naked. Was it really that big of a stretch for him to do that at the Oscars? Like, not to mention, he did it to promote his new movie, Ricky Sindicki. All right, let me look up the James Franco Judge design. Let's see. Fun fact, the first things that come up when you search up James Franco and Judge is the LA Times article. James Franco says he was wrong to sleep with students. Okay, that's not what I wanted. I don't think... Hold on. James Franco... Blood... Meridian... Judge... Holden... Must be in one picture. Oh, James Franco, Blood Meridian test reel. Is this it? I don't know what this is. Oh, is this it? It's just like a bald dude. Honestly, like, it doesn't... I don't get Eric Andre from this if I'm looking at the right thing. Like, it looks like... It reminds me of Caliban from the X-Men movies. It should be the piss for your live scene. Alright.
yeah.
Feel present. If you don't, you'll come to regret it eventually. Enough of this. We're past the point of reconciliation, I'd say. You're right, mister. I've been holding something in, but what's the point? Even if I told you guys, you wouldn't listen because you want to get divorced. Karen, no one will listen. I don't want to live with myself. I want the 3 of us to live together. What's so hard about that? I don't want us to be apart. Knowing your daughter feels, are you really past the point of reconciliation? Have the 2 of you even discussed the matter since Azusa and Karen left? I imagine you haven't. Looks like Eric Andre when he shaved his head. Oh, I never really watched, like, Eric Andre. The Judge looks like Johnny Sins. I'm not sure that's the description. Not all bald people look alike. We're getting a live-action Teen Titans movie. It's probably not going to be good, to be honest. We do need to consider our daughter in this. We've been rash. Yeah, as parents, we owe that to her. That's that, then. Looks like you're dismissed, Okawa. You can't just abandon the fight. I won't accept that. But there's no case. You don't get paid either, you know. Sounds like you still won't get it, Okawa. Get what? Your job is to get the best results possible for our clients. We stand by them as they make life-changing decisions. If you're making choices based on your personal pocketbook or your pride, why do you deserve clients? What are you getting at? Listen, at the end of the day, if it would benefit the client, it's okay to lose the trial. Okay to lose in what world? If winning a trial is all you're concerned about, you'll never be more than a mediocre lawyer at best. Said no lawyer ever. Fuck this, I'm not going to stand here and let you lecture me. This isn't over, not by a long shot. I won't accept this. Good grief, you still don't get it. Your grandma used to say bald people have no souls. I've heard that about gingers, but not bald people. Listen, your boy Into the Depths doesn't have the strongest hairline. Like, I got a good, 10 years maybe before I got the cue ball look on. Isn't divorce in your best interest? She's already proven that she'll latch on to the first man she finds. But her lawyer is saying the guy was a setup. Hardly. Those are basic accusations. There's no evidence to prove it. And your wife simply doesn't remember. You're going to accept that. Well, no one in their right mind could. Right? Your feelings about your wife haven't really changed. Besides, do you expect the two of you can get along just fine after this? Hardly. It's true, gingers have no soul. What does that say about me? Because I'm going bald and I'm ginger. Well, half ginger. I think the Coen brothers would make a Blood Meridian movie because how well they made No Country for Old Men. Yeah, but No Country for Old Men and Blood Meridian are very different books. It's more about the narration and the prose than the story. Now I'm assuming we're pretending on securities because there's much more concrete structure to No Country for Old Men. Blood Meridian is a lot less structured. Excuse me, is there Yogami-san here? Oh, this guy again. Oh, he's gonna tell us he has more footage of it. How do you feel about old Kratos? About old Kratos or God of War? Old Kratos is a much better character than young Kratos because he actually has development. I may find you here, and here you are. That's great and all, but we're kind of in the middle of something here. Well, I have an offer for you. Didn't you say you wanted to buy that data? I did, but wasn't the PC destroyed? You said it yourself. There was no other copies. Right, and I'd say that again if that blonde asshole was there to threaten me. But the truth is, I did make a copy. Figured there might be a profit in it.
Huh?
Hence, must be pretty valuable, eh? 100 G's you buying.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I know Momoa wanted to. I used some of the Jason Momoa Crow footage in my Crow video. You need to borrow your computer. Let me check for 100K as business expense, please. Whatever this is, better be the price. What are you doing? Not all Irish people are gingers. There we go, perfect. I'll make care to fill us in.
Hey. Check this out.
Ah. There's the old lady. Afraid it's so evidence that you fabricated the photo. This is security footage from the Love Hotel. Couldn't he just say that's fabricated, though? I think you owe us an explanation. Have you seen the photo? It's the same timestamp as the video. But notice anything different about the woman? It's obviously impossible that he entered the hotel at the same time with two different women. Therefore, Okawa's photo is bogus. It's been doctored.
What?
Okawa, you stooped to forgery. You finally dug yourself into a hole. No, it's... What do you think would happen if this came to light in court? You can lose your license to practice. I don't really know much about the Warhammer games. I want an Amazing Spider-Man 3, but I don't think Sony has the rights to do it anymore. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna ever go back to it, honestly. I've heard talks that like Sam Raimi wants to do Spider-Man 4, but I don't know. What's crazy is the actress who played Aunt May is still alive. She's like 97. So if they're gonna do another one, they're either gonna kill her off or she's not gonna be there. Surprisingly, there's a lot of Puerto Rican gingers. Doesn't mean you were starting a custody battle and a malpractice trial. So that's that. Dad, Mom, we don't need this anymore, right?
Aw.
Karen, you're right. We don't. Never seen a ginger person in my life. Well, you live in Romania, so I don't know. I don't know. How many ginger-haired people are in Romania, but I've met a few. Particularly myself and my family. A cool game to play live would be Alan Wake 2. I actually played Alan Wake 2 like off of the live stream, like on my own, and it's really, really good. How well you get it, you know, if you ever wear the badge again, I think we can make it work. The only problem with Alan Wake 2 is to unlock the real ending. You have to play the New Game Plus mode, and I just... Dog, I was not about to put in another, like, 18-hour playthrough. I mean, don't get me wrong, I loved Alan Wake 2, but Jesus Christ. I actually started playing Half-Life 2 in my free time, because I played through the Black Mesa, like, fan game, like, a month ago. I'm trying to get through all the Half-Life games. In fact, I learned something today. I don't have what it takes to be a lawyer like you. In a sense, I'll pass. About my students that become mediocre lawyers. Maybe it's me. Mediocre, you lump me into that. I've never played the Fear games. Like, things were getting pretty rough. What the hell is that? Oh, it's good timing all the same. Seeing time or something. I'll play the first Red Dead Redemption game again because experiencing it playing on an emulator. I played it on an emulator. I played it on my old Xbox One, I think. It's really fun. It's a little dated, but I want to check out Red Dead Revolver. Like, technically the first Red Dead game. I heard the story's kind of interesting. I forget who's this guy now. On stream? I don't know if I'll play it on stream. People want it maybe, but
Like
a lot of people haven't played Red Dead Revolver.
Huh? He says to quit digging around.
Oh, you like it, Johnny?
It's done. And I gotta say, I agree with him.
Wait, so who's this
Was my
guy?
victory not good enough for you?
Oh, your victory and yours alone, huh?
You heard me. I was the lawyer. My victory. And thanks to that, work's been just flooding in. It's over, Yagami. Let it die.
Your work might be over.
This game introduces...
Still out there.
Oh, I think he was a lawyer representing the...
Oh, you're dying to
Oh,
catch.
okay. Yeah.
Well, fuck right off. Your little detective game has done enough damage. Why don't you just leave this alone?
Revolver's like a myth. The first Dead Redemption game is gritty. It's a gritty western, and
Hamura
2
knows
is
who
a
the
cowboy
murderer
western.
is. He hid it from us the whole trial.
Do you like him?
That innocent verdict
I
made
don't know.
fools of us all. Maybe you're okay with that, but I'm not about to.
The thing in this game is they introduce so many new characters to you so fast, it's hard to keep up with all of them.
Hamura's a hungry fucking cat.
Funny, he's the one in hiding. The Cure are gunning for him. That's what the shooting was about.
You tried Yakuza Ishin. Did you like it?
See, Hamura knows he's a target. And I believe he's not the only one who should be worried about
They
it.
described Red in RDR2.
Do you
If he's a
get the
legend
picture?
or a myth is cool.
Huh?
Well, I didn't even know they
Keep
talked
your
about
eyes
him.
open. I'm
This was supposed to be a
telling you this as
Capcom game?
friend.
Well, I know Rockstar didn't develop it.
Otherwise, you do.
There's Easter eggs of Red in
I'm gonna do
RDR2.
the right thing.
Don't talk down to me. You might as well let this mole
Oh, you guys
shit
don't
go.
like Ishin? That's
Think
surprising.
this is some kind of Yakuza pissing contest, do ya? Come on. The mole is way bigger than you know.
What do you mean? You know something. I can see it in your eyes. Hamura trusts you.
Oh,
Now tell me
by the way,
damn
everyone,
truth. What about stopping
tomorrow
the bull?
in
You willing to take
the
responsibility
Discord,
for another murder?
we are having
Don't
our
talk like I
second
owe you.
Discord movie
Attorney-client
night.
privilege. Not like you'd remember it.
The first
Go back
one
to
we
school.
did, we watched Old Boy, and then right now there's still a poll up
Well, that's
in the
no good.
Discord where
I
people are
thought you
voting.
said that you
The
respected that guy, Yagami.
the movies are The Crow, John Carpenter's The Thing, 2019 Parasite, and what was the last movie? I don't remember. I don't remember what the last movie was. But
Hello?
yeah, so if you want to, right now I think The Crow's in the lead. Oh, I think The Batman was the last movie. The Crow's in the lead right now, but if anyone in the Discord wants to go and vote, the voting will close tomorrow when I stream, and then tomorrow night we're gonna do the movie night.
Try and get my hands on that juicy police info, you know? You mind coming along?
Based movie
Not at
choices.
all. See you over there.
How can I enter the Discord? Usually you have to. Well, my Discord's kind of locked behind the Patreon, but I'll send a code at the end of the stream, and I'll let you guys join. RE Village is a sloppy game. Yeah, it's the best part. The best parts of RE Village is the castle and Heisenberg's factory. Everything in between is just kind of shitty. It's like the stupid thing with RE Village is that like it sets it up in a way where it seems like you get to choose like which place you can go first, but it doesn't. It's still linear. Like it's so weird. But yeah, like RE Village could have been so much better.
Nice try, jerk.
I'm in the wrong stance. Okay. Shit. What the hell am I getting on the car for? Hello? What the fuck?
Really, guys?
There were like two movies that I wished I finished. Was Tropic Thunder and Tombstone. I actually haven't seen either of those. I was supposed to watch Tombstone recently, but something else came up.
You must be making a killing with the state this city's in. Ain't that right, Ayabe?
And it's all thanks to you.
Do you know anything about the Matsugane shooting last night?
Not too much, no. But hey, I thought you got Higashi for all your Matsugane needs now.
Word travels fast. Who told you that?
Kaito. Just now.
Huh? You forget how to keep a secret, Kaito-san? Or are you trying to get your buddy killed? Higashi's screwed if Hamura finds out he's been helping us.
Look, man, there's no point keeping stuff from Ayabe. Better to just tell him up front than have him find out somewhere else.
What can I say? I'm a professional.
Sure. Professional snitch.
If the
RDJ
shoe
ate the
fits.
worst Whopper in his life and made him quit doing
But
drugs.
I really don't have much for you today.
Say
Well, he
what?
actually likes
You telling me I
Burger
bought you a
King,
drink
but the
for
drugs
nothing?
made it taste bad.
What?
Oh,
Our
is that
time's
it?
Too tough to buy around?
I always thought that story was bullshit.
Here.
No, I have never seen
Let
Kiss
me at
Kiss
least
Bang.
repay you for the booze.
Then again, I
Go
know the
on.
reason. Like, there are not many Romanian speaking
know
for us
Hamura's
quality
in
voice
hiding?
actors and no Romanian.
He's been out of the
Yeah, it would have
office
been
ever
cool if
since
like
last night.
if
Not even
if
the
like the
cops will let
villagers
the
did
guy.
speak Romanian though.
Yeah, Higashi
I mean, it was an
told us
awesome
about
setting. Like the village was
You
cool. It's
charging
just
us for this old news? I'm starting to wonder here.
Okay, fine. You want answers? Go ahead and ask. Everything's on the house for tonight. I'd rather talk business than sit here in silence anyway.
Sounds good to me. Let me think.
Hold on. Too bad shooting the breeze with a dirty cop.
How are things in the Matsugane family?
Well, you already know about the shooting. Their hands are tied while the cops
Do you know
are
about the
running
bad
show.
ING article
So,
on RE5?
yeah.
No.
They've been
I just
pretty
know that
quiet.
RE5 is my least favorite game in the whole franchise. I really want to see Seven Samurai, but my card is blocked. It's really good.
Why are the Kyorei in Kamurocho to begin with? What's a Kansai group doing this far from home?
Because they wanted turf in Tokyo. Duh.
IGN says RE5 is
Even
racist.
if I'm
It's
in
the
war
dumbest
with the
reason. Like,
Tojo,
whoa, can't
they
believe
couldn't have the
African people are
numbers
in
for
Africa.
that.
Yeah, IGN is not exactly.
Compared to the Tojo's 25,000,
It's not
Kyorei
exactly
have a meager 1,000 at most.
uh,
Plus,
reliable. I like the
Kamurocho's
story
not
from opening. It
exactly
sounds like a
their home
Romanian
turf.
folklore story.
By that logic,
Yeah,
they don't stand a chance.
that's
And yet they've been here almost 2 years.
that was really cool. I think it's my favorite
Crazy.
opening on any RE game,
Even
other than
the
like the
cops put
original.
money on the
As
Tojo
like
clan, crushing them into
it almost
dust.
felt like a core line.
So, what's
It
the
was really
holdup
cool.
The Kyorei has the backing of the Kazuhira group. In
No, I
other
haven't
words,
seen Seventh Seal.
a lot
RE4
of
Spain,
fucking
RE8
money.
Romania, RE Code
Kazuhira.
Veronica's Antarctica.
Isn't he
I
a
actually never played
construction
Code
bigwig?
Veronica.
Yep. And one of his subsidiaries is the perfect Kyorei cover. I suppose you'd know it better as KJ Art.
Yeah, we're familiar.
Makes sense they never have made inroads in Kamurocho without some big financial
What
backing.
does Kajihira have to do with the Kyorei? Why is he funding Yakuza?
Probably so he can expand east out of Kansai. The real money's out here anyway. From what I hear,
Well, I
he's
can
got
watch
some
7
big
and 8mm
redevelopment
soon
plans
because they're both
Tokyo.
really good thrillers from what I've been
What
told.
kind of
7's
plans are we
really,
talking?
really good. You know what's a
Not
great
a clue.
thriller too? Is the
But
Zodiac
if they're
movie.
coming from Kansai
Like
to
that's a
do it,
really good movie too.
shit's gotta be important. And there's always dirty work with those kind of jobs, you know?
Like what?
Evictions, land shops.
Ah, Kaido's back with his
laying the
yellow
political
shirt. It's my
groundwork.
favorite.
The Kyorei is handling all that shit for Kazuhira. At least, that's the word on the street.
Yeah, thanks. These rumors of yours are gonna do us a ton of good.
Well, what I know for sure
is that the Kajihira CEO's been up in Tokyo a lot lately. Schmoozing with politicians, government officials, even Kazumi,
Italian
the head of the
noirs.
Ministry of Health.
Like Milan Caliber
Why would
21.
construction
I should check them
be
out
talking
too.
to someone from the health ministry. What's the connection?
Beats me. Point is, the Kyorei aren't here just for Yakuza shit. It's way more complicated than that.
How's Kamurocho seem to you lately?
Tense. And that shooting
No, I haven't seen
makes
too many
things
Nicolas
worse.
Cage movies, other
Nobody
than like
knows when
some of
next
the newer
fight will
ones.
break out, or where a stray bullet might end up.
Right. And our killer's only gone for Yakuza so far, but he could target anyone next.
Gunfights? A murderer on the loose? This city's a mess.
You got that right. By the way, Amara might have walked, but the cops are still pretty fixated on this mole case. Even the public's wondering who will be next.
Huh. Just wondering, how does it feel when people call you a dirty cop?
Anyone who knows that side of me ain't exactly a saint either, you know?
Good point.
That's the pot calling the kettle black, or the kettle calling the pot black.
You're waiting for a remake of Nosferatu?
Guess so.
Well, they are making a Nosferatu remake, aren't they? Or are you talking about something else?
All right, I gotta go.
Already? You're a busy boy.
Yeah. Kaito-san?
Yeah. I've seen Skin, I believe.
Yagami and Kaito, yes? What an honor. Tokyo Police. The name's Kuroiwa.
Oh, shit.
Kuroiwa.
The one who almost put Hamura behind bars. Before you two pulled him out of my grasp.
So what?
I've become a department punchline now. I have you to thank.
You're very welcome.
And I see you're here too, Ayabe.
Oh, Kuroiwa-san. Nice nights. It's great to see you.
Yeah. I cut out of work to grab a few drinks. You doing this?
Oh, maybe with Bill Skarsgård.
Ayabe?
But this is just everything now.
Old me? I don't play hooky.
Well, we should be on our way.
Hey. Let me ask before you go. The Okubo case. You let that murderer get off scot-free. After which he burned his poor girlfriend to death. And yet, here we are with another murderer roaming the streets.
Oh,
of
see,
the
that's
city.
what we saw in the beginning of the game. I think that's going to come back into play.
I wonder who the next victim will be.
That's why we stopped being a lawyer,
You
right?
consider
Is that we
that.
let that guy off?
Yagami-sensei.
You good, Talk?
Yeah, I'm used to dealing with assholes like that.
But yeah, but he's the one who guides
What
the
was
judge's
Kuroiwa
decision.
doing there anyway?
I bet he knows about Ayabe's little side gig. Probably came to keep him from chirping too much.
Right.
Or maybe he wanted to keep an eye on us.
Hope not. I don't need that guy breathing down our necks. Anyway, you want to head home?
Not yet. Something's bugging me about the Kyorei clan.
I really
What do
wish
you
there was an
mean?
R-rated Batman film. There's only some
Until
R-rated
today,
animated
I
films.
just thought they were here
Just
scouting out
wish
some new
Batman
turf in
could get
Kamurocho.
darker.
But it turns out they've got a construction
Was
conglomerate
the
behind them,
Batman?
and they're involved
That
in
was PG-13?
redevelopment, too.
So you want to figure out who the real Kyorei is? Not a bad idea. But how are we going to investigate?
You don't remember? We have a friend on the inside.
You mean Murase?
Oh yeah. Come on, let's head
I mean-
to KJ Art.
I don't know. Batman was PG-13. I mean, I've enjoyed most of the Batman films as far as like the tone with them. So I don't think they need to do anything crazy. It would be cool to get like a live action like adaptation of like Arkham Asylum, maybe. But like that would be you know, kind of crazy, but anything other than that, I'm not so sure about. The Batman was a decent movie. I love the Batman. Heartbroken we're not going to get, you know, part 2 until 2026, but, you know, I'd rather it not be rushed.
Hey, Doc. We're getting close to KJR. Hey, you want to bust out the drone? See what our old friend Murase's up to?
Yeah.
I love Batman Returns. I don't get the hate for it, honestly.
Right this way. Keep up, huh?
KJ Art. Wait. Okay, here we go.
All right, it's spy.
Okay, I'll handle the flying. You keep watch on anyone coming in or out.
Yeah, I know about the canceled Aronofsky film. That's just, that's, I can't imagine that. Oh, fuck. This thing is so weird to pilot. What's this? You're getting pushed by the wind, too. I don't think I'm in the right spot. Oh. Where am I supposed to go? Weren't we here before? Hello? What's happening? Oh, this part sucks dick. I'm being pushed by the wind now. Jesus.
There he is.
Batman should never kill. I just want him in darker snares with
Right,
grislier
right.
crime scenes to show the struggle of Bruce Wayne's morality.
Yeah.
That's true.
Not so sure it's that simple.
He was supposed to make it after finishing
Take another
Requiem
look.
for a Dream.
Murase's
So this is gonna be really early.
Your point being?
Yeah, I not like Zack Snyder's take on the character.
Hands up.
Even though I like the films, but I don't know. Zack Snyder read one comic and bases everything off of it.
You know, that Matsugane guy died at our hands. Always knew we'd get some Tojo clan boys sent over here. So, you see, we've been expecting guests this whole time. Yagami-san.
I don't see, like, what's the point of remaking RE5, honestly? Or, like, 5 or 6? Like, at this point, the remakes are just sort of like, there's no point.
We'd have gouged your eyes out by now. Town's sure noisy, huh? No one will care about, say, a couple of gunshots up here. Whose bright idea was this?
This guy.
I mean, they cut off the cheesy and silly parts from RE4.
Just who are you?
Good question, Kaito-san. Satoshi Shioya's the
I don't think they should cut out any of the silly plot. I just don't see a point in remaking RE5. Like, not a lot of people like it, and it's still like, it's still like, it's not new, obviously, but it's just not a point where it like should be remade.
I've got some burning hot questions to
Like,
ask.
the remakes made sense for the first 3 games because
I think we're gonna have a
it actually changed up like the controls and stuff and the style of the games, but like other than that, I don't really see a point. I mean, the only reason they really remade 4 was so like because it was so popular. Here comes Guy Fawkes again.
You? Why?
Is this really the time?
Fair enough. Come on, let's move.
I haven't used one of my special moves in a while. Let's see. God, those are so broken. I should switch.
Hey guys, come on!
Aronofsky's Batman was supposed to have more of a taxi driver vibe. So like his year 1, that would have taken like that would have been before Nolan's trilogy, right? It's like Nolan never had like the Dark Knight or anything. That's a crazy timeline to think of. Oh shit. I hate when you get stunned and it makes you smash the button. Like, that's the dumbest thing. Oh shit. Hold up. I always forget to fucking... I always forget to turn off notifications. Hold on. Alright. There we go. Oh, I actually got him.
That's enough. Come on, let's roll.
Yeah. No reason to stay here.
We owe you.
Todd Phillips' Joker was meant
You should
to
come
be a
with
normal
us.
film, but for brand recognition, they made it DC.
Coming?
That's what I don't like about the Joker, is that like you can take out the fact, like you can take out all the DC references and stuff, and it would just be like a modern day version, or like a spiritual successor to the King of Comedy. Like that's what I don't like about it.
Yakuza don't fuck around. You three are gone.
On RE9, I see rumors that they bring back co-op, and the protagonists are Chris and Jill. I thought they were gonna do Ethan's daughter.
Well, shit. You're not half
Have you
as
heard
ugly
that
as
one
I
dude at the
figured
Oscars who
you
said
were.
video games are bad for children,
What
stuff
can
like
I
that? That's
say?
not what he said. The dude said he was happy his parents gave him instruments and not video games. Like people over exaggerate that so much. He didn't say video games were bad, unless that's from like a different interview. But he literally just said, "I'm happy my parents gave me," because the guy's a composer, and he did the music for Oppenheimer and for like some other movies. And he just won an Oscar. He said, "I'm happy my parents gave me instruments to video games." It's not that big a deal.
Guys,
people just
what the hell were you thinking
went crazy
coming
for
here?
nothing.
What? You don't want us around?
No. It's just, if Captain Hamura saw you here, he'd...
How's he gonna find us if he's off the grid? What are you worried about?
Yeah, but... forget it.
People watched public executions 200 years ago before video games.
Good question.
Yeah, I mean there was some stuff in between. It wasn't quite Roman Coliseum, then Pac-Man, but yeah, I mean that's not factually wrong. Yeah, reformed thief.
This isn't the first time Sugira here has saved my neck.
That mask.
He saved us like 3 times.
Ain't that the symbol of some big-time burglary ring?
It is, but I bailed on that. I'm flying solo now.
What were you doing over by KJR? Don't want to talk?
No, I
Some
just
funny music.
don't know where to start. It's kind of complicated. Okay, well, I used to work for the Kajihira Group, down at their headquarters in Kansai.
You mean the guys backing the Kyorai clan?
Yeah. I had a job doing IT work for them for a bit. Keeping their servers safe, that kind of stuff. I was their systems engineer.
Go on.
Well,
Really funky
one
soundtrack.
day I noticed some accounting data was off.
Yeah, I'll probably get copyrighted for it, honestly.
Really?
Turns out the top guys were making a slush fund. They stashed away millions, writing it all off as some vague business expense. Digging it all up was kind of a thrill. Until I got caught. Everything happened so fast after that. They accused me of embezzling company funds and threw me out on the street. Nobody would believe a word I said. But I knew where the money was going. A group of Yakuza known as the Kyorai clan. Specifically, a shell company called KJ.
No, I haven't started Shogun yet. I really need to though.
I'd be able to get back at the bastards who cheated me.
Which is why you were
7-Eleven
staking
worked for
out
the
place.
Yakuza. What the
I've
fuck?
been keeping watch over there for a while now.
The
I
Yakuza
usually
had their
saw
hands
you
in
break
everything.
in and beat the crap
In the
out of
7-Eleven
Murase.
market too.
Assuming all that's true, why did you rescue us?
You remember when you asked to team up, Yagami-san? I thought about it, and it seems like a pretty good deal. Might be worth putting our heads together for a while. Me and the Yagami Detective Agency. Especially you, Kaito-san.
Huh?
No matter how many Yakuza come to take you down, you always have it handled. It's incredible.
What can I say? You got a good eye, kid.
And don't let it go to your head.
Hey, can you guys please take this shit elsewhere?
I need to watch. There's so much shit
So,
I need to
what'd you
watch.
say?
Blue-Eyed Samurai I need to watch
I'm not
too.
saying we've got to become best buddies, but we can at least give each other a hand.
How?
You want your mole? I want the Kyorai clan. We might not be after the same thing, but there's a lot of overlap.
How can I get in touch with you?
Yeah, he stole her
Will
phone.
that work?
How the hell did you do that?
I took your phone, remember? Not like I had to hack it or anything.
Kids these days.
Oh, that guy who was like copywriting everyone. Good. Blue-Eyed Samurai is one of the best series you ever watch, up there with Sopranos and Breaking Bad. Really, that's some big. Those are some big boys you just brought up.
I need to close up shop.
So I better
mind
check it
getting
out
outta
then.
Here. Not that you should have come to begin with.
You know, I kind of like this Sugiura.
He doesn't have a password for his phone.
Compliment really won you over, huh?
It's not like I fully trust him yet, man. We scratch his back, he scratches ours.
I guess not.
As long as that's all he wants, I'm good.
Well, I mean, that dude's like a
Anyway, I'm gonna head back to
like
the
a
office.
master thief, so he probably has a way to hack in. I mean, there's a way you can get into iPhones without needing the passcode. Oh, okay. I was like, why isn't the door opening? I gotta walk through it.
Hello?
I'm about to get a scoop on Mari. I think if he were free, you might be interested. Gruesome parts coming up. What do you think of Justice League Gods and Monsters? It's a darker version of DC. Love the Man-Bat Batman. Kirk is Batman in this movie. I don't think I've seen it, actually. Woman wouldn't talk about herself to save her life. Maybe. Imagine a Blood Meridian video game. Not sure how that would work, honestly. I mean, I guess you're just like one of the members of the... Batman being a vampire is a weird trope in some comics, like Red Rain. No, I think it worked really well in Red Rain. Red Rain. I heard the canceled Dark Knight game that was supposed to be made by Pandemic Studios. I think so. Well, there was a Dark Knight game that came out on like the what was it? I think the original, either the original Xbox or the 360. It makes so much sense for Batman to be a vampire. Well, Red Rain's a great story. Yeah, it was Batman. Oh, it was supposed to be a follow-up. You mean? Well, I don't think that Batman Begin game sold like that well. I heard it's pretty good actually, or like it's all right. God, the one thing I just don't like in this game is lock on. It just doesn't feel like it actually works. That's a wait. Is this a statue? Oh, I think it. Okay, it's a statue. I think it was just like a broken character model for a second. Spider-Man 2 tie-in games and X-Men Origins were really good. I never played the X-Men Wolverine Origins ones, but the Spider-Man games, I played them on like the I played both of them on like the PS2. Those are really fun. Those were really good. Right. There we go. How did this motherfucker eat a whole portion of sushi while fighting Yakuza thugs? He's just built like that. I've seen possible footage of Dark Knight game. It looks really good. You know what? You know what's something a canceled project would have been cool. There was some studio, they were working on a Gotham by Gaslight game, like the when Batman fights like Jack the Ripper, and it's like the Gaslight Age. They were working on that, and some videos came out, and it looked pretty cool. I doubt journalists are so bored they go out drinking every night either. 70% of games are lost media. Is that true?
Hey.
Challenger potion. This one's a detective. Watch out, Mark. Yeah, it looked really cool. Dead Space prototype footage looked awesome back in 2008. I've seen that too, yeah. It looked different. Apparently he thinks I'll be good at this. That or he's desperate. Newer guesses Mars occupation takes the pot. Okay, I'd make it a whopping 40k. I'll be buzzkill talk. I think you might. 50,000. Cave physics were great for the Gaslight game. Yeah. It always amazes me that like for 3 years straight, someone's job at Rocksteady Studios was to animate Batman's cape for Arkham Asylum. More interesting is right. About it, talk. Which one was talk? There's quite a fortune on the line if you can guess it. Join in.
Yeah.
Oh, this Dark Knight game was cut because this deadlines in the studio shut down. Yeah, unfortunately that happens a lot. Sefton Hill, co-founder of Rocksteady, says his favorite hero is Batman. His favorite actor is Kevin. Kind of feel sad for his studio going down. Yeah, I mean you can tell Rocksteady loved Batman because they treated the source material pretty well. All right, I guess I'll complete her appeal. So we have to try and guess her occupation. Material isn't cheap, and the design is classy too. Probably a luxury brand. No way she goes through the hassle of dressing up to come drinking. No way she wears that to work either. She could be a freelancer of some sort.
Hey.
The necklace has some expensive stones. Certainly didn't come from the discount aisle. If she bought it herself, she's doing fine on her own, but it could have been a gift from a guy. And again, if she's here every night, chances are low that she's serious with anyone right now. Maybe she's already married. Is there anything I can find on her that would tell me more about her marriage history?
What the?
Do you have a ring? No ring. No ring on the finger. Not even callus or one would have been. Gotta assume she's not married. Nice, that's useful info. Her nails are nicely manicured. It probably means having long nails and nail polish didn't interfere with her job. Yeah, dude, Rocksteady game was canceled by fucking that was WB. I'll never forgive him for that. They weren't working on a Superman game? I thought they were. Wait, what? Her hair? Oh, okay. No, I didn't know the one on the PS1, but I know like they're making that new like MMO with the Dune universe. So wherever she works is super conservative. Stop investigation. Yeah, it's like an MMO. Like I haven't seen anything from like the Dune universe. 9 years are done. She really doesn't have a job that would impose rules on you. No ring means no husband. You're dressed to the nines, down to the ground. Clearly you have money. And the fact you're here every night means you aren't working very demanding hours. Impressive, I know. I'm called for being a detective. So, I'm right so far. Could be. It wouldn't be fair if I told you, would it? I can confirm that she isn't short on money. I couldn't help but notice earlier. One of those if you're filthy rich. How rich are we talking here? Shirley has both money and luxury of time. The married's occupation must be a doctor, an author, a CEO's lover. Well, doctor doesn't have a lot of time. An author could have time. A CEO's lover. So she's an author, I guess. Are you an author, perhaps? I guess you come to the bar to hear stories and make great research. Interesting. No one's ever guessed that before.
Yeah.
Final answer. Yeah, I'll go with it. Anyone else? Creative venture, I guess. I'm gonna go with accountant. I'll say she's a principal of a private school. I'll go like a stab. Her being in stocks, real estate management. Call the bet. What's the answer, Mary? You're all wrong. This game has a lot of filler. Yeah. Yeah, I've definitely seen that. Looks like I'll be taking the pot. Damn it. I'd read off, though. I do have work to do, you know. Work at this time of night. Yep, not that I have to go if I don't feel like it. See you around. Cold Message is a Batman short film. It looks so realistic and cool. Oh, you know what I saw? Have you guys seen that trailer for like that fully CG Batman? It's like set in the Arkham universe, but it's like a fan film. Looks kind of interesting, but who knows what it's gonna be. There's like some like professional CG artists and making like a fan film set in like the Arkham verse. I think the trailer's on YouTube. Closer now than we ever started. Don't detectives always tail people for a living? Oh, there's another tail mission. Why don't you see where she goes discreetly, of course. So by the way, everyone, I'm going to be streaming for about another 20 minutes or so. But before I get off, I'll post a link to the Discord. And I will be back live tomorrow at from like 1 to 3. Who's this from? Help one of the Kahine gang members. The leaders rounded up a bunch of goons and started wreaking havoc in the streets. None of them will quit until they find you, so please don't let any more people get hurt. Crap, what do I do? When threat level is on screen, not only will there be crazy amounts of Kahine gang members wandering around. Okay. Oh, this is like an event. Hate the gang system. There she is. Let's see where she goes. And tailing missions are annoying as well. Stalking Woman Simulator. Well, we stalk everyone in this game, so it's definitely not off gender. This one does feel especially creepy, though. Never heard of the MCU Blade reboot that might come out. I've heard, didn't they like switch directors and writers or whatever? I know the game that might come out. You're never gonna beat like the original Blade movies, especially the first two. Like very good. Spider-Verse game trailer. You mean the multiplayer ones? It's kind of weird, like the Spider-Man game was going to have multiplayer like that, but it looked like it was going to be fun. But, you know, apparently Sony just can't get their shit together, so. No idea. A friend of mine has a little thing going on at a beauty salon. You knew I was following you? Yeah, I figured you would, and the odds were in my favor. If they do it, they should have Wesley Snipes. Just never mind. If she's on to me, who are you? I may have a chance. She's going to work now. I just have to make sure she doesn't catch me. Marie wouldn't recognize me in a heartbeat, of course. Maybe I should. It means we gotta change costumes. Which is here. Let's do... wear our dirty clothes. We're gonna have a health problem. Oh, that's not good. There we go. This should make it hard for her to recognize me. Oh yeah, this guy tailing you would be inconspicuous. I gotta do another tailing mission? Alright. Wait, which game you guys talking about? Ishin?
Isn't that...
Nope. I love when they walk 2 steps and then look back.
A lady can never be...
Is Ishin the one, that's like set in like... not feudal Japan, but like after? Yeah, in the 1800s. It's like whatever it's called. Edo period or something. It's not hard, it's just annoying, and they like it's just too long. Like it's not hard because like you can be right behind the motherfucker, and if you go behind a wall, then they lose all interest. But it's just like they take so long. The Afro Samurai games are so fun. Maybe. And they're way too frequent. Like, I've done this like 7 times now.
Isn't that...
This is so fucking stupid.
A lady can never be too careful.
Like, you can't take your sight off of them because then the countdown starts. And then they walk 3 steps and then look behind them. Hui. Yeah, from what I've been told, Lost Judgment is better. I mean, I like this game a lot. It's just like, why do I have to do this 8 times? Yeah, it honestly is padding.
Isn't that...
Most Yakuza games reuse assets. Well, yeah, that's how they release like 2 of them a year. Look, I've had to sit at that corner because she kept turning around like 3 times. She's gonna do it again, probably. Oh my god, how long is this going on for? Jesus. Oh my god, dude. So long for no reason. Hmm? Don't tell me. EA Motive, the guys behind the Dead Space games, are making the new Iron Man game in development. Oh, I didn't even know there's a new Iron Man game. The last Iron Man game I remember came out was like the VR one. Hold up. I mean, an Iron Man game could be cool. I guess we have to talk to this guy. Guess not. Oh, go down here. Oh, we've been here before. Oh yeah, this is when we lost like fucking 10 rounds of blackjack in a row. Oh, so she's a gambler.
Huh?
I guess you need me to have to call my bluff. I kind of want Isaacs to be a silent protagonist, but the remake did a great job. You know, with it seems like every character now just doesn't shut the fuck up. Like, whether it's Aloy or like a dude from Days Gone. I'd love some more silent protagonists, honestly. I miss them. Or a gambler. That's right, a gambler only works when she's feeling lucky. That's my little secret. No, not yet. I've not watched it. It makes sense. The idea of betting pool excited you too. And they did it for the fun at first, you know, but then I kept winning. I guess I have a talent for it. And when I made enough money, I left office work behind. And now you have a black card. Pretty impressive. But the others are chomping at it a bit to find out, I assume. Tell you what, if I pay you, will you keep it a secret? Can't exactly have rumors spreading that I make my fortunes in legal casinos, can I?
Yeah.
I would love to see the director's cut from American History X because Edward Norton WB kept making changes to the script. Yeah, Edward Norton was like an asshole during that. Like he saw him like he would sit in like the editing rooms while they were editing the movie. Well, it depends on the type of game. Like in Red Dead Redemption, yeah, they need to talk, but in most like first person like linear games, I'd argue maybe not. What do you say? See how fair my line of work. I could also do worse than you'd think. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Before I can end the stream, I need to win a hand of blackjack. Only end the stream if I win a hand of blackjack. Let's do... Fuck it. Because last time I did this, it took me about 15 tries before I can win a hand. Is the black table we'll be playing this today? Yes. Sorry, sir, you need at least 100 chips. Oh. Wait, where do we buy chips from? Oh, oops. Here, maybe? You a drink, they're all free. No. No, I want a drink. Table. We'll do 10 then. Any thoughts on the Batman 2 delay? It sucks, but you know, I want you know, a good movie, obviously. So I'm willing to wait. Norton usually like that. He's very controlling. Well, he's gotten better. Or he has a king. We have a 10. So let's double down.
I'll double down.
19. All right, let's see. 15. 16, 17. He has to stand.
Right.
Well, I said when I won my first one, I'd get. You know, we'll win a couple more. We'll keep playing a little bit. Let's bet again. 10 chips. This is gonna be my lucky streak now. Oh, we got 8s. Can we even split though? Oh, there we go. Split. That's a good hand. We're gonna stand there. Oh, I should have doubled down. Stand.
I'll stand.
Let's see. See, this is when the bullshit starts, man.
Oh, you got me.
That's when the bullshit starts. Fuck you. Alright, let's go for a big one. Let's go. No, let's do 50. Well, in the movie Birdman, his character, they kind of make fun of that. Like, his character is someone... Like, in the movie Birdman, his character is an actor who was, like, notoriously hard to work with. So he's kind of made fun of it, and he's admitted, like, he was kind of an asshole.
Sorry.
Another win. All right. Let's do... Let me send a link to the Discord. Hold on. Let's do... Let's go here. All right. So, anyone who isn't in the Discord and wants to participate in the movie night tomorrow, just click on that link, and then you're good. Yeah, I've watched Donnie Darko. It's not one of my favorites. It's not one of my favorites, honestly. I mean, it's all right, but it's whatever. I actually know someone who was a producer on Donnie Darko. I'm hoping that link works. It should. Yeah, well, not really personally. Well, a little bit, but it's more through mutuals. I know him. He was a producer on a bunch of stuff. But, all right. That's going to be it for me today. Thank you for everyone who stopped out. I'm going to be live again tomorrow from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard. And then later that night, around like 9, we're going to start the movie. And, yeah, that'll be about it, everyone. Peace.